we would again require access to the donor. I will not disappoint you again, Moff Gideon.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Serial.
What's up, guys? It's Reed.
And welcome to another episode of the Mando Pod. Spoiler warning, like always, we are going to break down the last episode, The Seige, chapter 13 of The Mandalorian. It was a great episode, full of a lot, and man, are we now more excited than ever leading up till next Friday. Like always, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. Let's get into the breakdown of what we think is going to come soon.
We see the episode open up with Mando and Baby Yoda on the pretty beat-up Razor Crest, trying to get the ship in good enough condition to attempt to go to Corvus and find Ahsoka Tano. We see Mando try to coach Baby Yoda into fixing the ship and failing miserably. After failing pretty miserably attempting to fix the ship, the Mandalorian decides to take a trip down to Navarro, a place that we've visited multiple times in Season 1, which is now being ran by Greef Karga and Cara Dune from Season 1, some more allies from Season 1. Cara Dune has now become the marshal of the city, while Greef Karga, I believe, was saying that he was doing clerical work there.
It's kind of like the
to Mando. We see that the bar where the big shootout at the end of Season 1 has now turned into the local school.
Yeah, Reed, it was really nice to see Cara Dune and Greef Karga really take over and help try to build things back up. We see a little market shop towards the end of the episode where you have some selling and trading. We see a school full of a bunch of children, which is a nice sign, and Mando finally drops Baby Yoda off, and Baby Yoda has his eyes set on the kid sitting next to him. Yeah, he's holding some cookies, and he really wants these cookies. And the kid, I really thought the kid was going to offer him one, but instead, Baby Yoda finally uses his force, and he snatches them, and he starts eating them the whole rest of the episode. Baby Yoda is pretty much all of us in 2020. Just not too many cares. Life is rough, but hey, he just wants to eat, and I respect it. He likes eggs, and he likes cookies. Well, reluctantly, Mando finally drops Baby Yoda off at school, and he decides to help Cara Dune and Greef Karga with the mission that is to take out a small Imperial base that is on Navarro to clean it up and make it a lot safer. And we see another familiar face, but this time it's someone from Season 1 that the Mandalorian hunted down and froze and collected a bounty on, and now he's paying his debt back to Navarro and the town by working in the office, and he's kind of an indentured servant for 350 years. But we do see throughout the episode he pays his debt back and gets a lot of time reduced by helping them throughout this mission to the Imperial base and helping them set off a reactor that blows it up, and he successfully does set the reactor off and helps out, which was, nice to see his character make a small little circle, and he's being helpful now, in slavery nonetheless, but he is helping. So it was funny to see his character return. It was nice to see another familiar face in this episode as well. A lot of friends and foes coming together against the Empire and to make Navarro a better place. So after they set the reactor off, they got to book it out of there before it blows up and they die. But when they try to make it out, they find out some really sinister information. And it's kind of mind-blowing to them and to us.
So after having a shootout with two Imperial scientists, the Mandalorian and crew find what seems to be some sort of cloning lab. We see this white distorted figure in one of the tubes. Analysts have said that it was the score for Snoke from the sequels was being played in the background. This could be a sign that they're trying to tie in the sequels in some way to The Mandalorian. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I mean, Clone Wars did open up some avenues for the prequels, but it's still just a scary thing to be thinking about Snoke already again after how the sequels ended. Anyways, after seeing the tube, the Mithril decides to try to find some recordings of some sort in the files, and we see the scientist from season one that originally was taking care of Baby Yoda on the Imperial end talking to Moff Gideon, who Din Djarin, as far as he knew, he had killed already at the end of season one. So that was alarming for Din Djarin, and that prompted him to then jolt back to the city on Navarro to get the child to make sure that he was safe, while Cara, Grief, and the Mithril try to escape after learning all this information.
Yeah, so thankfully Din Djarin does make it back. They all do make it out before the small Empire base, and what we come to find out is the lab does blow up. He makes it back to Baby Yoda. Thankfully, he was safe and good hands at the school. Now they're in the Razor Crest, and there's a nice aerial fight scene and kind of some sky shootouts with some nice flying, which unfortunately does cause precious Baby Yoda to throw up his blue cookies. So with this small victory and the startling news, Mando now knows he needs to double time it to Ahsoka, the Jedi he must find and deliver the child to.
So after the Mandalorians exit from Navarro, we cut to an Imperial ship that resembles one just like from the original trilogy. We learn that one of the engineers that was working on Mando's ship, that was working for Grief Karga actually, was actually an Imperial spy and has planted a tracking beacon on the Razor Crest. So now Moff Gideon knows exactly where the child and the Mandalorian are, and that is very scary for them. It seems that the Mandalorian is going to lead Moff Gideon straight to Ahsoka. This could, I mean, I want to think that this means that we're going to have a lightsaber duel between the dark saber of Moff Gideon and then Ahsoka Tano. We'll see what lightsabers she might be wielding. Probably the two white ones from Rebels that we saw last at the end of Rebels. Also, we see that Moff Gideon has this sort of dark trooper army. I can't really tell if it's droids or people.
Yeah, Reed, I know you think that a saber duel might be coming this next episode. I think one is coming for sure, but I'm not sure. I think we're going to get hit with a crazy kind of like Infinity War, everyone arrive at the same time type of deal with Bo-Katan and the Mandalorians that are with her and her creed, who is hunting the dark saber, who is Moff Gideon hunting the child, and Mando, who he is hunting and looking and on the search for the Jedi, Ahsoka Tano. So I think we're gonna get a big like mesh type of vibe at the end. That's just personally my thoughts. But thank you guys for watching the Mando Pod. Me and Reed appreciate it. We enjoy making these videos. We're excited for Friday. We're really looking forward to breaking down this next episode. It's rumored to be almost an hour, so we're going to get a jam-packed episode, I'm sure, of a lot of things to talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment for your chance for a shout-out. The winner of the shout-out this week, the winner of the shout-out was Green Jade. Thank you so much for commenting. We appreciate the support. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and have a great day.